Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha. I thank you for clicking on this video, and today, as you see in the title, we are doing a Ruthless Savage Declutter. But I'm going to start that with 5 cents or cent categories I do regret buying. I think for the month of February, my word was declutter. I really did work on that every weekend. I gave myself a goal. I gave myself a small Bath and Body Works bag, and I said fill it up. So I went through each part of the collection and I filmed it for you all. And then I was like, okay, so which of these items should go in a project, use it up? Like you want it, but you want to use it, but you don't want to just hold on to this any longer. Those went in a bag. Also in the same bag went some things I could give to friends and family. If I picked it out and I was like, about it for myself, but I knew someone that would love it, I decided I was going to just gift it because I like to give in my real life too. I think we all do. You know, we love, who doesn't love to give something to someone that would love it? So I have a small bag. We're going to make a trip up at the beginning of April, and that bag will go to them and everyone will eat it up because if I'm being honest, no one in my real life buys Bath and Body Works like this. They kind of wait for me. Makeup too. They're like, wait for me to be sick of it and then they get free stuff because no one gives me any money for it. You know, which is fine. I'm just saying I don't ask for it, but they're like free, and who doesn't love free? I love free. Love it. So there's that. And then of course, if there's brand new stuff that I really do regret, kind of like a lot of stuff on this list, I do plan to put it up on my Kari because I can get a little bit of money back. I can shop a little bit with that guilt free. And I think it's better to go to a home, you know, so I will price it very reasonably. I'll leave it in this video. I don't leave it on every video, but I'll leave it in this one in case you guys are just wanting a direct link to the page. And of course, someone let me know in the comments down below if you did want it and I forget, because sometimes I do forget. I film a little early sometimes, so it's been a few days since I before I post the video from when I filmed it, and this brain is like a little tiny goldfish. So I really enjoyed sharing the collection with you guys, and I am proud of it. Nothing was bad, nothing was spoiled, nothing is going to be anytime soon. I do keep up on Project Use It Ups, and you know, I've always, probably even since I started this channel, I've always kept that so I could see the progress because I think it really motivates me to use more stuff. But I don't like to force myself to use things, so sometimes things go back in the drawer because I'm like, I didn't love it, but I don't return a lot. So I think you should. I think you should use the policies for, um, you know, what they're supposed to be for, to keep you satisfied. There's a lot of things in here that if I would have took it back right away, I know I wouldn't have had a problem, because I know Bath and Body Works is so good about it. So this is kind of a long intro. I'm going to take you in. I'm just filming this on my bed because it's just a nice big space for me to put all this stuff out. And I'm going to share those categories I regret buying, and then show you the rest of the declutter. Now, if I am letting go of something that you love, or even, I would hate to say I talked you into buying because, you know, I review stuff and you guys sometimes pick up stuff in my recommendation, I still feel the same way in those videos I shared about those products. Like, I don't change my mind like that. Like, none of this is sent to me. It's just that when you look at the scope of your stuff, then sometimes you can make cuts that way. And that's probably what happened. So for example, I know Pinkberry Clouds is in there, and I still stand by what I said. It does smell just like Boardwalk Taffy once you get to cold weather, but I have like 6 different versions of Boardwalk Taffy that I can wear all year. So I might not remember to pick that out just for the cold weather, and then it's just going to sit in there. So I thought, I'll probably just get rid of that one because of that fresh air note. I don't like it once it starts to warm up. And in Kentucky, it's only cold from like January to February. We're going to probably be kicking on our air conditioning in March. Like, truly, it just gets real hot down here. And people live even further south, so they probably really don't have very much time to use those kind of products. But that's just one example because, again, I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, she talks so good about it and now she's getting rid of it. I still really stand by that. That smells just like Boardwalk Taffy once you can kind of hit the cold months and get rid of that fresh air note. But if I'm going to have 6 versions of Boardwalk Taffy, I'm going to use the other 5 before I use that one. So those kinds of things. So thank you so much. Again, I hope this is just an enjoyable video and maybe inspires you to do the same. I'm not telling you to sell off your collection or give it away by any means. I'm just saying, even filling a small bag really made me feel good because I was like, oh, look, I emptied a whole drawer when I couldn't open any of the drawers. Now they all have room. I can see what's in them, and I'm going to be able to use things better. So I'm going to take you in, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Okay, guys, so here is my small little 5 or so scents I regret buying and why. This is going to also lead into showing you my Ruthless Savage Declutter. And I'm going to kind of do this as quickly as possible. Sorry if this is shaky or anything. I don't normally film this way, but I'm going to do the very best that I can. So product number 1 that I do regret buying is trying to pick up all of the items in this faceted collection. These are just a few of the scents that I grabbed just because of the packaging, just because I thought I was going to collect everything, and I don't really care for them if I'm being honest. Magic in the Air is different than it was in the past. I had gotten it in the past. There's the scent notes: almond flower, sparkling persimmon, sorry, white iris, whipped vanilla bourbon, fluffy sandalwood. It doesn't come through the phone as easy as you think it would. And I used to absolutely adore this scent, but there's something different about this one. I don't quite know what. I really thought I wanted this the first time it came out. I didn't get my hands on it. And if I'm being honest, it is a beautiful scent, but I do not like, here's the scent notes for you: pomegranate prosecco, sweet elderberry, star jasmine, and sugared woods. I like everything but the elderberry note. It just smells like a medicine to me. And that's the only note that lingers on my skin. So that has just got to go because I don't really care for it. Winterberry Wonder was another super disappointing one. So this is Ruby Frost Winterberry, Sparkling Cranberry, Crystal Vanilla. Yeah, just I don't like it. It's just too plain, and I never ever reach for it. I don't love this packaging, and I think it was these 3 scents in particular that I picked up, and I was like mad at myself because I was like, no, I'm not collecting these faceted bottles anymore just to have them. Now these are just because I like this scent, but I don't love it. This has notes of black currant, bright peony, black or pink jasmine, and white patchouli, vanilla musk. There's just so much going on in here. I'm going to keep the fine fragrance mist so that I can mix them with other body creams, but I just think having the body cream and the mist is just overwhelming in scent. And Cactus Blossom I do love. I really do. I just have probably 2 lotions, body cream, another mist. That's too much for me. I'm not going to get through that. So this is Cactus Flower Petals, Sun Kissed Coconut, fresh sparkling lemon. And I hope in the intro, because that's future me, because I was not camera ready today, that I kind of explain that these items will be going to, first pick is friends and family, just because they're close and I don't mind to give. And I will put a few of the brand new things on Mercari for a super good price because shipping is getting crazy. But I'm disappointed in myself, and I regret buying simply because these are Christmas scents, so returning them now would be silly. And everything else is just kind of overwhelming me when I want to try new things. So I've learned my lesson, and we're going to keep it rolling here, but they cut me off. Sorry, that's basically it on the faceted collection. I'm only going to pick up a scent that I truly need or love. I'm not just collecting to collect. So we'll keep this moving. The next scent category, and again, if any of these are your absolute favorite or you've heard me speak highly of them, I totally get it. This is just me being ruthless in my declutter. So basically the next scent category that I super regret buying is anything in the fall that had a fresh air note. Now, as I've told you, and I stand by it, that once the colder weather hit, and this one I'm actually still on the fence about, but I just realized I had like 6 to 8 different whipped fluffy cotton candy scents. So I'm going to reach for this one the least. So I thought I may put this setup on Mercari, but I do agree with what I've said before that you can get the same experience from Cotton Candy Clouds when this is worn in the colder months. I really don't get too much of here's the notes: strawberry, spun sugar, marshmallow fluff, fresh air. I thought I was absolutely going to adore this scent, and I don't dislike it in the colder weather. That fresh air note goes away, but I know it's in there, so I reach for it the least. And the same goes for this one. There's something so beautiful about this fresh lakeside air, silver musk, white amber, that I want to love it, but it's that fresh air note that stays, or lakeside air note, that sticks to my skin the longest, and that's all that I smell. So these I do regret buying, and I'm going to be much more cautious in the fall checking out those notes. And if it says anything about lakeside air or fresh air, I am going to just stay away because that is not for me. Okay, here comes some more. This is going to be fun. So the next kind of category that I really regret buying so much of is these Christmas scents, because if I'm being honest, I just don't love the balsam notes that I find in some of these fragrances. Now, I do still really enjoy these. This one I'm getting rid of because I don't need to keep it. It doesn't have a good smell. It doesn't linger on the skin for any amount of time, but so we already know about her. But let's talk about these. So this one is Midnight Flower, Sparkling Vanilla Ice Blackberry. I just have so many scents that are like vanilla and blackberry that they don't really even shine through. So that one is going to go. This one I really did enjoy for a little bit. It's Ice Pear, Frozen Melon, Winter Apple, Snowdrop Blossom, Frosted Musk. This was probably my close favorite from this collection, but I don't reach for it. And I just don't know. It's very fruity with the ice notes, but I'm going to let that go. But this one I laugh at because when I first got it, I thought it was so cute and like just such a unique scent profile. This is Sleigh and Snuggles. Here's your scent notes: Snow Kiss, Icicles, Fluffy Balsam, and Vanilla Bourbon. And I love Vanilla Bourbon. We have it in so many different scents, but it's the balsam for me. I just think I love the name, but I don't love the scent. So I am going to pass this along, and I'm going to stop buying things like that because I don't like them. Okay, the next one is this. We have so many. And again, as you've been seeing in my collection videos, I've been decluttering these things slowly. I have so many pieces of these collections. I probably have 3 or 4 backups of each of these scents. That's far too much. They keep coming out with new things, and I love the new packaging, but I keep telling myself you cannot because you have so many of these. So I have almost every piece of this collection. This is Bora Citrus Surf. It doesn't have the scent notes, but it's very close to so much citrus with like a little hint more of sweetness. Oahu Coconut Sunset is one of my absolute favorite scents, but I have 3 of these. That is a lot. This has got a very kind of intricate scent profile: Coconut Blossom, Sparkling Bergamot, Beech Tuberose, Hawaiian Manoi, and Molten Amber. I still am thoroughly enjoying this scent, but I don't think I'm going to need more than 2 Fine Fragrance Mists. And then this one just keeps popping up every year, and I keep buying it, and I just like it okay. It's not a favorite by any means, so I'm thinking, why keep a backup when I don't even really reach for what, the first one? Passion fruit, pineapple leaves, banana flower. And I think the notes are pretty deceptive on this one because it doesn't smell like pineapple to me that much. It's a little fruity. Banana flower, it's just like light floral. It's fruity floral, and it's not bad. I'm keeping a set of all of these. I'm not just like telling you guys I loved them and then putting them away, but buying multiple backups of these tropical collections when we know they bring them out every year is just something I truly regret. So I'm going to stop doing that too. And I'm going to give you an overview. Here's this. I'm going to go around and show you all the different things. This is all part of the declutter, but I just thought I would go through these like major categories. This whole collection, I never even really got a chance to use. Like, I've seen so many really interesting ways to keep track. We can keep track of floor sets. There's a lot of Instagram accounts that share those things with us. We can keep track of sales, but sometimes we get stuck with a collection where this one I'll say for me, I won't put it on you all. This I just bought to buy because this was all that came out. And none of these scents really called to me, but I was like, oh, I better get them. And I didn't fall in love with any of these scents. So this is like a fall 3 collection, I think. And this is White Pumpkin and Chai. This is just far too spicy for me, even in the fall months. Cinnamon Cider, Spiced Pumpkin, Vanilla Glaze. So I just really am kind of disappointed in myself for purchasing that. These I did like okay, but I didn't love them enough to keep them. Ruby, Apple, and Rosewood. Gala Apple, Autumn Peony, and Soft Suede. That's just okay. Golden Clementine and Amber. Juicy Citrus, Sparkling Pomegranate, White Amber. Again, they were fall, and they were just okay to me. But I bought the shower gels and the lotions, and so I'm just pulling out the Fine Fragrance Mist for now. But as you can see from my other collection videos, which I will link in this video, I am really paring that down because I'm never going to get through all of that body cream. So that is that collection. Again, my thoughts aren't that all over the place today, but those are basically some sets that I just really didn't like. Sorry, you guys, this is my bed. Okay, last couple of things here. I will no longer allow myself to buy products like these. These are Diamond Shiver Mist, and if you love these, cool. It's just that all my glitter's at the bottom, and it's like gooked up the little nozzle, so it doesn't really spritz out. And this scent's just okay. It's cotton candy champagne. I have sweet whiskey. I bought these because I thought they'd be safe scents. I thought I'll love them no matter what. I hope they're not too shimmery, but they are kind of a harder product to work with. So I will no longer be purchasing anything like this. If you see it, yell at me in the comments. Another product I will no longer be purchasing are Lotions. I liked this packaging a lot. I thought it was so cute. This is so much citrus, but it is so glittery. I still have a couple that I've actually tried. These are brand new. That's why I thought I could post them if nobody wanted them. Not untouched, because you guys know champagne toast is my ride or die. And I just really liked this packaging. However, I'm working through a thousand wishes. I have You're the One. I think I have a couple of lotions that I've at least used one time. So since you have to dip your fingers into these tubs, I didn't feel like that was sanitary to pass on or sell. I mean, my sister would be fine with them, but she probably wouldn't want glittery lotion. But these are glittery. These are so glittery that I cannot use them and I cannot recommend them. So there's no reason for me to review them on this channel. So I'm going to move these things around and I'm going to show you the rest of the things that I'm decluttering. Okay, so here are those collections I kind of shared with you that I regret buying. And again, if you have purchased any of these based on a ranking video of mine, or I still stand by anything I said in those videos. It's just that when you look at my collection, you see that I have so much. So these are the items I'm willing to part with at this point because, again, February was my month of decluttering. So that was my word of the month too. But again, there's an overview of those Christmas scents. There's Pinkberry Clouds, those Diamond Shimmerous. Again, just a few body lotions because I have so many, as you saw in my collection video. I have an apple champagne and honey. Here's that fall collection. So I have the mist, and then I either have a shower gel or a lotion. Here's a few more pieces. I just really don't need to purchase aromatherapy. I don't get into it, and I'm never going to use it. Here's a snowflakes and cashmere, golden sunflower wrapped in sunshine. Here is a warm vanilla sugar moisturizing body wash. I just thought I could pair that. If I do sell any of these things, I would like to sell them in pairs because I think for the shipping, it's more worth the money for those purchasers on Mercari. Here's a few perfumes. I didn't share these in the video, but as I was putting them away, I pulled a few of these because I have either duplicates of some of these from either Alt or Dossier, or they're not scents that I love. So I'm going to get rid of this birthday cake because this has a stronger alcohol presence. Fireside Marshmallow is nice, but it's very smoky. I have several versions of Good Girl, or this is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, and I don't need that many. This is Oriental Oak Moss, and some of the scent notes just aren't my thing. This is Fruity Jasmine. I think this might be a Bright Crystal, or I can't remember the inspired by. These are just so hard to store, and they don't give a lot of scent throw. This is a brand new one. I'm working through the other couple. I just have so many vanillas. I went ahead and got rid of this one, and I have a backup of Honey Mist. And then this Bodycology, this leaves like a white cast on your skin, so it's not my favorite. This I'm embarrassed about. So a couple of these are going to my sister. So I'm going to let her look at everything, and I'm already going to give her a few of those. But these are just scents that I have incredibly backed up. So shower gels, I think I have 3 cotton candy clouds. I have 5 pink watermelons. I have this set of cotton candy clouds I'm decluttering. This is a set of Key West coconut water and melon. I really did like this scent. Let's look at the notes. Coconut water, saltwater waves, fresh melon. But there's so many more scents coming out, and I just chose my favorites, and I kept a miss in everything. So I can mix and match it with other scents I have. I have just a set here because, again, like I said, I backed these up 2 or 3 times in my collection. Here's just a few miscellaneous pieces that I'm just not in love with, so I'm going to pass on. I had got a backup of each of these. This lotion's already like getting yellow and just came out. So I'm going to put that together. And then I have Candy Violet Sorbet. I did not like this honeysuckle and peach tea. I'm sad I kept this. I had backed up pumpkin pecan waffles, and I'm just not going through my first one quick enough to say I need a second spray. I have 2 of these also. Again, I was just getting rid of doubles right now because it is really hard to declutter when you do like stuff. Frosted Coconut Snowball I love, but I have so much. And I did not love this scent. Let's look at this one. This has that patchouli, I think, again. And I really like Little Black Dress, Little Black Party Dress or Little Black Dress. That is patchouli, but I don't need so many scents. This one just wasn't a favorite. Red ruby pomegranate, sparkling cassis, white jasmine, blackberry spice, and patchouli. So even though we just picked this up recently, I'm going to go ahead and let that go. So that is, again, just an overview, and I will come back and wrap this video up for you all. Thank you. All right, you guys, so that is all the things I'm letting go right now and my reasons why. Like I said, for March, I haven't picked a word yet. I'm filming this right on the very last day of February. So I'm not sure when you're going to actually see it because I don't want to do too many videos on one day. You guys are so supportive of my posting every day. I don't want to push it. So I hope I show you this like in the very first couple of days of March. But I did a good job for the month of February. I worked on it and I went through every single area and I got rid of something, not just to get rid of it because I already knew when I put it in the drawer originally, I probably wasn't going to reach for it again. So I really feel good about it. I encourage you to do that, and don't do it all in one day. It's overwhelming. Take a month and just make that your declutter month and grab a little Bath and Body Works bag and fill it. And like I said, that's not all going in the trash because we don't want to waste, but wouldn't you love to gift nieces and aunts and other people, coworkers, with a couple of things that you just know aren't loves versus forcing yourself to use it? And if you have a collection where you love everything in it, then you've already done this step. And I say high five to you. But I'm there now, and I really do love every single thing that's in this collection. It's still big, but it doesn't have things mixed in and in front of those products that I want to try to blend and use up and, like do all the different kinds of fun videos I do. They're not in front of those, basically hiding them from me, and I don't feel the need to go out and grab stuff. I'm definitely going to still try to mix and match things in my collection with fragrances that I do love. If I don't have the full collection, I'm going to be okay. But we'll see where we go from here. Like I said, I may do this again right before SAS or, maybe before winter SAS or before those sales start. I might not do it right away, but I'm going to give myself a few months to see where I can go with this. But thank you guys so much for watching this savage, ruthless declutter. And I will see you guys in a video probably tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.